Welcome to After the Flag here in Silverstone, where the trend for 2017 continues. A brand new winner once again, someone who's never won in MotoGP, and a manufacturer who hasn't won since 2007. Yes, you might have already guessed it, but I'm not going to give it away until you see the highlights. It was an absolutely brilliant race. Once again, a few different tyre choices out there, but it was mainly down to the riders going absolutely neck and neck. So let's take a look at the highlights now, and afterwards we'll hear from just some of the guys who made it such a special day here in Great Britain.
It's a very good afternoon to you. Round 12 of the MotoGP World Championship is underway here at Silverstone.
Oh, big crash at the back of the field there, massive crash. It was definitely Pol Espargaro and Loris Baz.
Red flag is out, yeah. Race has been stopped. Second time around. 19 laps this time round.
Rossi and Crutchlow got away well for the second time. It's Crutchlow then that leads the British Grand Prix.
Along the international pit straight, Crutchlow coming under pressure, and it's Maverick Vinales that's taken the lead into Abbey.
Oh, he's crashed again. Scott Running's having a home Grand Prix to forget. Turn number 13, and looking for the British rider. Fight for second place.
Only gets back up the inside of Valentino Rossi at Copse Corner.
Marquez picks up Valentino Rossi. Oh, that's really aggressive from Marc Marquez.
This is personal. He's going to give it absolutely everything, and he has got up the inside of Brooklyn. This is...
Oh, Iannoni's gone down. Andrea Iannoni's crashed out of second place. Marc Marquez attacks Crutchlow.
Here comes Crutchlow up into Copse Corner.
He's got the inside line as well. Yeah, Marquez can't turn in because Cal Crutchlow's right there on the LCR Honda rider. Look at this. Yeah, they clipped. They clipped. Yeah, they definitely touched. Marquez has gone off the track. That's going to cost him the podium.
Suzuki's first win since 2007. Maverick Vinales wins here at Silverstone.
Chris Vermeulen, the last Suzuki MotoGP winner back in 2007. Cal Crutchlow takes a phenomenal second place. Valentino Rossi third. Marquez did find his way back into fourth place. Jorge Lorenzo back in eighth.
Marc Marquez leads the way by 50 points.
Yeah, awesome feeling, it's been great to be in the front, and also, since Friday we worked so hard on the durability of the tire, and today I was feeling great, and when I can push my 100%, I can do things like that, so we're gonna try again next race to be ready and to try to be the best. Honestly, I hope it can be like this much more times.
It's a dream come true to stand on the podium at your home Grand Prix in Moto Grand Prix. Is something really, really special. I'm pleased for my team; they deserved it. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, he hit my leg with the wing. Of course, we know it wasn't intentional. This is racing, and this is racing with Marc. He gives 100% all the time, and he doesn't want to give up the position, or he wants to take the position if it's there to be taken. So. That's just the way it is. I felt I gave as good as what I got. I hit a few people now and again as well. So
was good. Was a great battle, especially with Marquez. But like you said, also with Crutchlow, also with Iannone. I tried the maximum and arrive on the podium. Is not very important for the point in the championship, but it's very important for me, for all the team. It was a great fight. I think that I have some black from the tire because we touched 2 or 3 times, but it was good. It was hard, but it was fair. I enjoy a lot, when you fight at the end for try the podium, especially with Marquez, with me, is always difficult, no?
From the beginning, I ride very well for all the race, but unfortunately, from 9 laps to go, I have a big problem with my arm, and because I have a lot of pain and have nothing sensibility, it's very strange, not in power. And it's very, very difficult to control the bike and also to brake. And I touch the bump and lose the front and I crash.
I choose the soft front tire and was not the correct decision. So I get angry to myself because I say the hard option was the correct one, but I believe that with the soft I can stay there. So yeah, I tried to manage, but I was struggling too much. Then I had a big battle with Valentino, then I arrived to Cal, and when I was battling with him, just remind 2 laps, I did a mistake, I go wide in turn 7, and then I lose too many seconds. But the positive thing is that we lose only 3 points, so happy with the okay with the final result.
So there you have it, Maverick Vinales taking his first ever GP victory, and Suzuki back on the top step for the first time since 2007. But if you thought that was exciting, well, so was Moto3 as well. As you can imagine, it all came down to the last lap. Yes, Pecco Bagnaia started from pole position. The first few laps were absolutely frantic, well, as were most of them, but it pretty much came down to the final about 10 laps or so. With one rider getting mixed up, you might not have heard of him. Stefano Manzi, the wildcard on the Mahindra, started from 34th place and by lap 10 was already up to 5th. Absolutely fantastic performance, fighting in that with the likes of Bagnaia. We had Joan Mir and Enea Bastianini up there, Jorge Navarro, of course, Brad Binder and his teammate Bo Bendsneyder. Bo Bendsneyder, also the rookie, he was getting involved. He'd qualified extremely well. There was a little bit of an incident. Manzi did get tied up with Navarro. Navarro crashed out in the process, took out Andrea Mignou with him. But in those final laps, it was Pecco Bagnaia, Brad Binder and Bo Bendsneyder. They pulled out just a tiny little bit of a lead, and it was Binder who made his move into turn number 7. Then they had Bendsneyder behind him. He was doing a little bit of blocking, but Bagnaia did a fantastic job going into Brooklands to get past the young Dutch rider. So it was Brad Binder taking his 4th win of the season, with Pecco Bagnaia on the podium and Bo Bendsneyder getting his first ever World Championship podium. On to Moto2, and of course all eyes were on home favourite Sam Lodes. Would he take the win from pole position? Well, it was Jonas Folger who got the slightly better start, but Lodes was soon up there battling out with him. Johan Zarco then also got involved, as did Franco Morbidelli and Alex Marquez. Isaac Vinales, who qualified quite well, unfortunately crashed at turn number 8, though he was okay. Soon after, Alex Marquez, he unfortunately crashed out as well as he went a little bit wide into the loop. Tom Luthi, he obviously missed last race because of that nasty crash. He was soon up there, 4th, then 3rd, and then he was soon fighting it out for the lead with the likes of Zarco and Sam Lodes. Drama at the end though. Luthi was already leading the race. Zarco tried to go up the inside of Lodes into Brooklands, went in far too hard. Sam Lodes crashed. Zarco also lost loads of spaces and then also got demoted. He got given a 30-second penalty. That then left the door open for Morbidelli and Takaki Nakagami, who were fighting it out pretty much at the end for the final podium position. So it was Tom Luthi to take a spectacular win on his comeback ahead of Franco Morbidelli and Takaki Nakagami. In a week's time, we'll be off to Misano, where I guarantee you most people will be hoping for slightly warmer weather conditions, but I guarantee you they'll be hoping for exactly the same kind of racing. See you then.